taking care of yourself. So with me, one of the things that was really like the bane of my existence was when I developed athlete's foot, and I didn't know that it was athlete's foot. And I had been living with it for years. I have been living with athlete's foot for years. To the point where between each toe, there was like some type of slit. And it would just be pussed up. It was disgusting. And I thought it was because I was big that I was, struggling with this until I went to an actual podiatrist. So, and I had insurance. Yeah, I had health insurance for what, 8 years. In year 8 is when I started going year 7 is when I started going to the podiatrist about it. So I actually went to the podiatrist started going to the podiatrist in December of 2023, right? And let me tell y'all something. When you begin to really and truly like love yourself enough to start correcting the things that are or have been wrong for years, it's like, how can I explain it? It's like a weight is lifted off of you, like totally lifted off of you. So literally, I went to the podiatrist, right? And I'm in the podiatrist's office, y'all. And she started asking me, "Oh, how long have you been suffering with this? Like do you remember the day? Tell me exactly what your struggle is, la, la, la." Y'all, I broke down crying. And she was like, and she looked at me. She said, what's wrong? And I was like, you don't understand. I've been suffering with this for years. She was like, well, I'm going to tell you something. She said, it's treatable. As long as you do what I tell you to do. As long as you follow these directions, it is treatable. And it's something that you don't have to struggle with anymore. Y'all don't know how I breathed a sigh of relief when she said that. Because like I said, I have been struggling with it for years. So she ended up giving me like a prescription for some type of topical solution for my athlete's foot. And then, I was also struggling with toenail fungus. From going to a freaking nail shop, them using these tools, child. And when they use the freaking tools, I developed toenail fungus. Like it really and truly messed up my doggone, it messed up my toenails. So anyway, she ended up giving me the prescription. I got the solution, and I began to use it. And I used it for maybe 2 months. So what cleared up was my feet. My feet completely cleared up. Everything on my feet completely cleared up. And y'all, this is how I do. This is how I do my makeup. Let me see if I can, you know what? Let me see, hold on. Bring it up a little bit to get a better view. Yeah, that's good. So I do my makeup. So I was using the solution for about a month, right? Using the solution for about a month. And started noticing some changes. But it wasn't as vast as I had hoped it to be. So for my next visit, I asked her, I said, hey, what are some other measures I could take? Should I go ahead and throw away my shoes? What do I need to do? She said, well, you need to wash your socks. She said, wash your socks in hot water. wash my socks in hot water. And she was like, yeah, wash your socks in hot water. She was like, because what people don't understand is when you don't wash your clothes in hot water, germs can still be there. Like, you can still carry those germs, funguses, diseases. Girl, what? I said, girl, don't even worry about it. That same day, I went and bought me brand new socks. Because I'm trying to get rid of this fungus. So it was embarrassing. It was embarrassing because I would go to my friend's house. And a lot of my friends don't allow shoes in their house. So I had to take off my shoes. I would purposefully not go if I knew for a fact that I was wearing shoes that day that, you know, made my feet stink. Then I wouldn't go. I wouldn't. It was embarrassing. It was embarrassing. It's such an embarrassing thing to suffer from athlete's foot. That's embarrassing. Yeah, so by the next time I had to visit, she looked at my feet. She said, oh, okay, you can go ahead and stop using the topical cream. I said, really? She said, yeah, your athlete's foot is completely healed. Yeah, just, you know, follow those measures I told you. Make sure you wash your socks in hot water. You don't have to change your shoes. But I did clean my shoes. I cleaned all of my shoes. But she was like, no, you don't have to change your shoes. No, nothing. You just have to make sure you wash your socks in hot water. Y'all, you mean to tell me within 2 months I was able to get rid of this athlete's foot, and I have been suffering with it for over 3-4 years? I've been suffering with that for a long time. For a long time. So you better believe I take care of my feet now. Absolutely. I'm still suffering from the toenail fungus, which she did say. She said it usually takes about a year for it to completely like clear up. So I'm still suffering with that, but other than that, like, no more athlete's foot. So that's a blessing in and of itself. Like I said, I've been struggling with it for years. So I'm going to let you know something. If you know for a fact that you struggle with any type of athlete's foot, if you know something on your body is not right, it's something not right, get that taken care of. Get it taken care of. Get it taken care of, because it's not fair to you to have to continue to suffer with those things. Get it taken care of. It's easy. If you have health care, take your behind to the podiatrist. Go find you a good podiatrist. And to be honest with you, what I did to find her, I looked at my, I logged on to my healthcare plan and I looked up the podiatrist and she popped up. I didn't know she was going to be good. I was just going to try her out to see. And she ended up being one of the best. I've been looking online at the show, you know, My Feet Are Killing Me, right? And how they'll always tell the people, oh no, you can't get this toenail cleared up. You know, we could just remove it, la la la. What? I ain't want nobody removing my doggone toenail. Are you crazy? But yeah, lo and behold, y'all, lo and behold. So I'm just saying that to say, make sure you do what you need to do. Get your life in order. If you are suffering from anything, go to the doctor. That's what they're there for. You know, and I believe it. I believe in God. I believe in God. Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior, right? But God made physicians. Don't just think your athlete's foot is going to heal off of air and prayer alone. I used to soak my feet in apple cider vinegar. I used to soak my feet in all type of solutions, girl. And didn't clear up. Did not clear up. It took me having to use I forgot what it was called. Napkin, either napkin or napkin. And I used it. And it's a blessing. It is a blessing. And I was so embarrassed. So embarrassed. You know, I ain't never tell nobody I suffered from that. I never told anybody I suffered from that because it's embarrassing. You know? Just like with this weight loss journey. I didn't tell anybody I was, trying to lose weight. I got off social media for about damn near a year, 6 months. And I just started focusing on me, Now I'm comfortable enough to say, hey, y'all, yes, I'm starting to lose weight and I'm starting to see results and I want to tell y'all how I feel. Yeah, I'm doing that now. But when I started out my journey, I was silent. Because you got to move in silence sometimes because people don't want to see you succeed. There are people in your life, and it's crazy enough, they don't want to see you succeed. They don't want to see you get better. They want you to continue to be in that rut, continue to be, considered the fat friend. I don't got time for that. I don't got time to be the fat friend all the time. And yes, I'm still big, but let me tell you something. I see myself really and truly changing for the better. A lot of things I don't even eat anymore. No, not everybody is meant to be small. Mecca's right. Not everybody is meant to be small. That is true. But I know I'm meant to be healthy. Right? I just want to get some of this weight off of me. I want to at least lose 100 pounds. If I can lose 100 pounds, I'll be good. I'm at 50 now. So, this next measure, the next thing I'm doing with the eating for my blood type is really like trying to stick to it. This one is off. Is really trying to stick to it. I'm trying to see what I can do. Whatever. I don't got time for that. And yeah, just focus. Focus. It's important to focus. That is the number one rule, is to focus. When you are in a transition stage in your life, I'm in a transition stage. When you are in a transition stage in your life, focus. Please focus. This is how I do my makeup, y'all. So don't mind me. This is me. I don't like a lot of makeup on my face. I like to cover up my dark circles. And a lot of times when I cover up my dark circles, it's just a one and done type of thing. Whatever. I don't mind the shadows and dark marks on my face. Just I want to cover it up just a little bit. But if you are in a transition stage in your life, I'm going to tell you something. If you're in a transition stage, move in silence. Do not let people know what you're doing. I don't know if you ever heard the saying, but my grandma used to say this all the time. Do not let your right hand know what your left hand is doing. Yeah, don't let people know what you're doing. Because there are people that like you the way you are, and they'll try to keep you in that same space. I have people in my life that, knew I was trying to lose weight. I'm trying to better me. I'm trying to better myself. Do you understand me? And they were like, you don't want to go get no lunch? Oh, I like you better when you was eating. You like me better when I was fat, lonely and depressed, can barely breathe, stomach protruding over my doggone pants. You like me better like that? When people say stuff like that to me, it just goes to show me not everybody is for you. Not everybody is for you. Not everybody is meant to be your friend. I'm sorry. You got to start cutting people off. When you are in a transition stage in your life, you have to cut those people off that are trying to keep you in your old life. The time now is for you to elevate and to mature, to elevate to a new level. If a person can't get with that, the person in your life can't get with that, can't get with you elevating and maturing into new levels, new heights, you don't need them people in your life. You don't. Focus on yourself. Focus on getting you out of whatever rut that you're in. Because one thing I knew, surgery wasn't for me. Everybody was like, oh, get surgery. Surgery is not for me, you know? Thank the Father. Thank the Father that I have never had to have surgery. And I'm praying to God that I never will have to have surgery. But that's not for me. If it's something that I don't have to have, if it's not required, then I'm not going to do it. Because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, yes, you can get a surgical procedure. And I'm not knocking anybody who feels like surgery was the best thing for them to do in that moment, you know? So yes, you can get surgical procedure and get your stomach cut down to size, or, you know, get a ring. What is it? One of the rings around your stomach. Get one of those things, but that wasn't for me. That wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. I wasn't meant to do that. I like to learn things on my own. I like to do things and learn things on my own. I wanted to know my body. I wanted to know me. I wanted to know what was it that was keeping me from losing weight. You know? Love yourself enough to learn yourself, to learn who you are, to learn what will be best for you. You know? And then move accordingly. Move accordingly. Move accordingly. If you're on your transition journey, I gotta fix that eyebrow. I don't like it. If you're on your transition journey, do what you need to do. Keep it to yourself. I didn't tell nobody I was going to the podiatrist. I didn't. Your feet are important. Your feet are extremely important. Okay? And to be honest with you, your feet can kill you. Your feet can literally kill you. Get it together. Get it together. You got this. You got it. Oh, well, I ain't. Whatever. Anyway, so yeah. If you're suffering from anything dealing with your feet, athlete's foot fungus, extremely dry and cracked feet, toenail fungus, smelly feet, go get your feet checked. It is important that you do so, because that could be a matter of life and death. You do not want to be dealing with that. You have the opportunity to do it. You have the skill and the mindset to do it. And if you have the resources to do it, then do it. Thank you so much for watching my natural beat. And yeah, like,